This is day 53, section hiking the New England portion of the Appalachian Trail. It's 5:15 in the morning. I'm the first one up for once. Got a little video of outside. Had a nice sleep inside. Got some oatmeal ready, and I'm gonna try and take off pretty early. But as you can see, it's pretty foggy. Not gonna get much view today, I don't think. Quiet in the hut. Looks like the fog is starting to burn off a bit. It's 6:30 almost. Alright, Mount Pierce, here we come. I was chatting with a guy yesterday who stayed at a hut further up the mountain during the big lightning storm, and he had some incredible videos of the lightning. A lot of rain. I'll look right at the sun. They're very much socked in, as they call it. Very low visibility. A little chilly. Hopefully it clears up a little. It's like someone keeps turning a floodlight on and off. Very weird. Alright, first summit of the day, Mount Pierce. And as you can see, it's too foggy to see anything. Gotta admit, the fog is a little cool though. I've had so many great views this trip. I've been very lucky to not get sucked in yet. It's so disorienting in the fog. You have no visual landmarks to, figure out where you're going. So the AT kind of skirts around the summit, but we're gonna go up and over and hit the Eisenhower 4K. I learned the other day that these white rocks were actually gas bubbles when these rocks were lava, and then they were compressed and hardened over years into solid rock. Super interesting. I also learned that the wind is very high up here because the mountain pushes it upwards, and there's a upper layer that prevents it from going higher, so the wind gets more concentrated on the summits. Well, here's Eisenhower. More sock. Top of the world in the clouds. Well, getting some rain. Not surprising. Wind's getting pretty aggressive on this side of Eisenhower. Getting pelted in the face with rain. It hurts. As long as I turn this way, it's okay. Get a little snack in a fairly non-windy spot as I approach Monroe. I think I'm just gonna try and blast through this because the forecast just looks like rain on and off all day, so no getting out of this, just getting shelter. Don't mind if I do. This is where the pile of rock cairns really help, because where's the trail? here on the top of Monroe. Woohoo! I'm warm, it's fine. Just a little wind. Much nicer on this side. Winds died down. And pretty calm over here. Sheltering for a minute at Lake the Clouds hut, living up to its name. I'm going to show you the different temperatures at different elevations. So at ground level is 63 and at the summit is 46. So yeah, pretty rough conditions. Hypothermia is always a concern, but I'm quite warm, have lots of layers, doing well. Forecast says it's gonna rain for the next half hour or so, and then there's a bit of a break, so I'm gonna push mile and a half to Washington and shelter there for the next storm, and then hopefully keep going. I guess this is the lake, and there's the clouds. All right, here we go, final approach, 22 miles. Very excited. Wind's at my back, so it's nice. There's the weather tower. We made it to the summit! Woohoo! The sun's out! So nice. The cog railway just went by. We're breaking through the clouds. You can see land. How novel. See down there? Wow, look at it open up like that. It's cool. It's nice over there. You can see the Mount Washington roadway. Oh, what a view. All the grass. Last summit coming up, Jefferson. Alright, about 9 miles in, coming up there, and that'll be the last for the day. Legs are pretty exhausted. I'm walking the day. My pole's on the right side. Here comes the rain. Hopefully it passes south of me. You can see the summit kind of. Yeah. Here we are at the summit. That's Jefferson. Get me off this mountain. This is Mount Adams in the distance. We're going to be going downhill to the left, sheltering lower on the mountain for tonight. And Adams and the rest is tomorrow. Completed all my goals today, so pretty happy about that. And just finishing off the last leg here and getting lower and lower, so it's less and less windy. Looks like I avoided that rain, so everything's coming up Zach. Just kidding, it's raining again. Yeah, we're back below the tree line. Got less than a mile to go, and we'll be in a four-walled hut. This hike has kicked my butt, that's for sure. We're almost home. All right, I'm in the shelter, and the sun came out. Lovely. Everything's wet. Mat's wet. Sleeping bags are right. My clothes are wet. So it's absolutely gorgeous now. I'm happy that I can dry my stuff out, but I'm a little bummed that I wasn't able to kind of work around the rain. I should have stopped at Washington and just let it pass over, but thought I could get here in time, I suppose, and thought my rain gear would be a bit more waterproof, but it was just coming in sideways and came in through my collar. Stuff's not soaked, but pants are a little wet on each end. My sweater cuffs and around the waist are a little wet in the hood, and but at least we got some sun now and we can relax, and just got dinner and a bunch of snacks, so feeling good. Gonna get a nap in and hopefully grab this stuff and later on before night. Today's hike from Mitzvah Hut to Grey Knob Hut was one of the toughest of the trail so far. It was 9.7 miles, took 8 hours, and was 7,600 feet in elevation change. The weather, the footing, and the visibility, and the rain, and the wind all made it really, really tough. But overall, made it through, and it was good. Overall, I've hiked 28 of the 48 New Hampshire 4,000 footers, and I've hiked 360 miles on the Appalachian Trail.